Ah, friggin' rights, boys. Working on the 83 again today. Of course, we got the floor done last episode. This episode, rockers. Terrible. Just look onto it, boys. But our buddies down the metal bending dicks there friggin' bent us up some aftermarket type situations. Oh my goodness. Aftermarket type situations. We'll be able to utilize this on. But got some leftover bits from the old Marmaduke there. Got both the fronts. I don't know where all my parts are. I had them, but so, you know, we'll be able to utilize this on the front of that. Oh, it's over here. It's already into position. But check this out. This is the luck of the stink right here. This is sort of the section that I gotta half arse coals replace. But the other truck needed up to there, so we'll cut that bit out. We'll weld pretty much that bit right in there, and then I'll just continue on from there, because you've got to replace a little bit of the top here too, right? But not too much. Might have to continue on that ledge a little bit, but not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, and then I can just clean up. Like, this is just a little bit of the surface down this end, right? But you can see somebody's already done cobbled some filthy Rockner on there. So the way I figured, all I got to do is at least as good as that, and we're laughing, eh? And we're friggin' laughing, boys. But oh yeah, and check this out. Just friggin' awesomer. We got this corner, and I almost made it. I almost, like, you know, cut that off, just made a piece, and I thought, oh, you know, we'll worry about the Rockners first. Well, look at this, unused friggin' cab corner there. So friggin' rights, we'll just cut that piece out, cut the accordulation piece out of there, sticker on there, a couple ticky tackies, good enough for inwood, boys. And once I can get these Rockners done, I mean, I need the bottoms of the fenders. I don't want to replace the fenders because, you know, it's got the accordulation of the patina, but, you know, from like here down, they've sistered on. I'll sant if I can dentist the shot. Oh, can you sant it? Maybe. But anyways, down in there is the original fender. You know, behind this son of a bitch, right? So they've just done sistered over a patch panel there, but, you know, tied it right into the bottom of the Rockner, so it's like welded together. The Rockner's welded to the fender. No go. So yeah, we got the two fronts of the Rockners anyways, so as we can you know, we'll just stab that in there like it's factory, and then we don't have to worry about, you know, making that crease bend, different things. But yeah, I guess without further ado, stovepipe. Oh buddy, what happened to you?
Made a big mess.
Oh
Dumped
man.
Transmission fluid all over me, bucket went flying.
Wow.
Grease all over my arms, my face.
I don't know how you put up with the conditions, bud.
It's hard conditions.
It's hard conditions, isn't it? But
between the rain and the sun.
yeah, I don't know how you do it. We got a lot of that cut out. I don't know where the old one is. Here's the old one. No gut! No gut! The inside's a little bit how you doing, but we just give her the old Tracy poo. Probably can't sant the line, but we'll leave about a ½ inch above that. You know, make her the old chintz here into the bevel edge there. And then, yeah, ticky-tacky, how you doing? And yeah, well, we got a bunch of the outer cut off there, so friggin' rights. Won't be long now, boys. Won't be long now. We'll be hammering down something terrible in the old 83. But for right now, it's how much or something. Had a long day of saving frogs and pigs today. Terrible.
And smashing pencils.
And doing what?
And smashing pencils.
Smashing pencils. Emerson, come. Well, anyways, this has turned into quite the episode. I mean, I knew that's what was going to happen, but she's a little floppy down here too. Oh my goodness! Look at this. But we've got that whole top piece, and I mean, there's no sense in messing around. I'll just cut it off there, and then, you know, because it's different here, eh? Like, there isn't that piece, because this is, you know, you can't buy 4-door panels. You can only buy single cab or cab and a half panels, and even the cab and a half panels aren't right. But yeah, freaking coming along. I got this panel all cut out, ready to go. But if you'll notice, it's not a replacement panel, it's a patch panel. It totally is made to go over top of existing nonsense such as wit. I don't know if this is actual Rockners or if they just made this up or what the deal is, but you know, let's leave just a rusty, haggard friggin' stovepipe and then just friggin' patchy McCigarette poo over top of it. It's Fox. So that's what they've done with the fenders too. So pretty well where it's green is overlapped, you know, 2/3, because the bottom third's friggin' rotted off. But yeah, they seem to try to match the paint on this side. The other sides are Fox. It looks like there's at least 2, possibly 3 good body jobs, different techniques too, because this rocker was nutted and bolted on. Like those big holes along the bottom had a nut and a bolt in it all the way along, but only about halfway along to about right there. It was welded. Then the other side, and this side was bondoed some terrible too. It had like all type of the Bondus on there, so I gotta freaking scratch that off. I can't just freaking weld on top of Bondus for frig's sakes. But yeah, I want to get this friggin' floor Marmaduke. I got some PL Premium to use as seam sealer, just a more heavy duty type situation. And I picked this up. I was gonna go with the Herculiner, but you can't get that in Canada. That I can. I mean, you can get it on the Amazomiums, and if you want to pay up the arsecoal, you can get it within a couple weeks. But if you want to just pay a regular price, it's usually ships 1 to 2 months. 1 to 2 months. So we just drove over to Crappy Tire today and picked up some Duplicaler bed armor. This is a Crappy Tire exclusive, so I don't think you can get it if you're in the Americas, but you can get Herculiner if you're in the Americas, so you don't need to worry about this nonsense. But we are going to try that son of a bitch out on the floor. It's just a matter of, if we start pooping and then we've got to weld that seam, well, that's no good. Right? You got to poop in that seam and then weld that, no good. So you got to weld that and then poop. So a little bit of the jump of the gun, not too bad. But yeah, she's getting later as frig. I'm going to try to get that corner in there, and then we got to try to figure out how to make the rocker have the bend of this breed. So you know, it hugs that nice. But yeah, well, we got enough length that we can have a couple cracks at it, but I mean, we don't want to get too carried away. You know what I mean? But anyways, boys, without further ado, all onwards, boys. Got a little bit done anyways. The corners onward. There, got the corners onward, and you know, had a look-see on the Rockner. Shouldn't be too big of a dirge, but yeah, that's a little bit of the improvement. Man, I'm glad I had that panel. Scores! But yeah, that along with the engine and transmission are some of the parts that we're going to harvest for this truck. But yeah, I think the Marmaduke going to donate some parts. Son of a bitch's deck day. I had a guy telling me he was going to help me put the window in and this and that, and then just simply up and didn't come, right? So it's been sitting there with no window in it for a bit now. So I'll tear the engine and trammy out of it and make this one a Cummins 5-speed get rag. What happened? Friggin' right we will. But you know, maybe over the winter or something. I want to drive it at least a little bit in the summer for frig sacks. But yeah, coming along. Kind of guessing McGessenstein at this point, right? So we're friggin' you know, a lot of cleaning up, a lot of just investigating what the next friggin' step is. You don't want to cut too much. You know, cutting too little is okay. Cutting too much, no go. But Yeah, I'm probably gonna pop the door off, at least this one off tomorrow, fix the Erscolio, and hopefully get the at least this side done anyways, as far as the Rockner and different things goes. But it is later as frig and I quit, so friggin' rights. But anyways, boys, let me know what you think about that idea. Hey, we're friggin' take treat 60 out of the sumbitch, put the Cummins inwood. Hey, friggin' rights. With the standard transmission, I don't think I'll need any sort of wiring or pewter or anything out of that son of a bitch. So if anybody's looking for a cab, a chassis, axles, trucker rims, hey, I friggin' probably gonna sell the whole son of a bitch. I got so much into it, I'm gonna lose anyways. You know, I'll never get my money out of it. So Black Marmaduke, no go. Pedals, I'll need the brake and clutch pedal out of the son of a bitch too. But anyways, boys, friggin' let me know what you think. If you think that's a good idea, how about finger flash that like button? And if you think it's a bad idea, how about finger flash that like button? If you missed a couple bitches from earlier in the week, but anyways, boys, big my partner, you're going to the I'm out.
Don't let the watchers get you.